Welcome to Jacob channel. Thanks for coming to my channel. What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Wanka Emmanuel Akachuku and I'm a
Bella. When did you start playing football? When did you start very young, or I know you're still young, but you started when you're like 5 or when did you start playing football?
I started at the age of 13.
18.
Yes.
Where did you start playing from?
I started from the streets, then my teammates, which I know now, so they saw me when I was playing, so that I was a good footballer, and then they decided to introduce me to their team so that I could come and join them.
What's the name of the team?
JP Youngster FC.
Okay, that's nice. So how long have you been training with JP Youngster?
I've been training with the team for the past 5 years now.
5 years, that's great. So how has the journey training with Youngster been like?
The training has been good, coupled with the fact we go for outside match very well, go for plenty of tournaments, bring back plenty trophies, the medal. I would say it's such a great pleasure to be in this team.
Okay, it's a great pleasure to be in the team. Shout out to the coach.
It's Joseph.
Coach Joseph, yes. Coach Joseph, I feel he has been doing an amazing job training grassroots, footballers, and that's good. So, as a footballer, I would love to ask, what does football mean to you?
Football,
yeah.
Football is just like my life, because I can't go a whole day without playing football.
Okay.
So it's as if my day is not complete.
Okay.
Most times I even skip news just to go play football.
I think football really means a lot to you. Yeah, and it means a lot to people around this community too. So what community do you started playing from? What community are you playing in?
Started playing in Adaloko on the street.
Okay, so Adaloko. So in Adaloko, how do people in Adaloko see football? How do they take football? Is it something that like they appreciate people that play football, or they are always complaining about people that play football?
Not everyone there thinks when you are going to train you are going to make it.
Okay.
Some think training only makes you better, but they don't know that even at training is always hard, because you have to struggle to get to the top. But they don't think that once you go there, it's just a waste of time, waste of energy, waste of money, and they don't see anything there apart from playing on the street.
Okay, it's kind of bad, like sad to not really get appreciated from the community where you started playing from. Like you said you started at Adaloko. I was able to talk to somebody that also started from Adaloko to Isaac. I don't know if you know Isaac. He started at Adaloko too, and he's playing in the MLA right now. And it has not been easy, starting from Adaloko as a community. Sometimes you don't get support, sometimes you don't get that encouragement you need. But you yourself, you have to keep pushing, because for me, I feel he kept pushing. That's why he was able to get to the stage he is today. And I believe he's still going higher and higher, and probably going to Europe and other places to play the football. So you need to take away those naysayers, those people that are discouraging from that community, and focus, because when you are talented, you're gifted. Like I've seen you play, I know you're talented, you're gifted. You need to keep struggling. You have to start from from your community before you leave your community and go play elsewhere. That is one thing about the community you started from. You see players like big players like Osimo, Wilfred, and going to leaving their community, going pro, and also coming back to their community to give out, to appreciate, to support young talent in their community. So community we started playing from is very, very, very important. So I also love to ask, I do give out free record to footballers, and we've already getting a nice show. So what does record mean to you as a footballer?
Okay, my records, it always makes me look cool and calm. So when I play good football and I get a good haircut, it shows that I'm on the right track of my football game.
That's nice. So which professional footballer do you admire his haircut the most?
I would say Neymar
Junior. So which of the haircut do you admire from Neymar? Because Neymar has different style of haircut. Which of the haircut?
I say something like maybe his his taper or his afro.
Okay, that's nice. So who gave you this amazing haircut? Who's your barber? Who gave you this amazing haircut?
I would say his name is Adam. He's not too far from our field here.
Okay.
And he's a really good barber.
Okay, shout out to Adam for giving you this amazing haircut. So I would love to ask Emmanuel, where do you get your inspiration from?
I got my inspiration from the story of Ronaldo. Coming from a background that is so poor.
Okay.
Imagine his mother wanted to flush him away in the toilet, and now imagine she flushed in the toilet.
We will have Ronaldo
today. So thank God for keeping him and making him reach here now to make him have a great name.
Okay, that's nice. One thing about people you look up to, they are like encouragement that you can also get there. Because everybody has his own story. Like you said, Ronaldo's story is like inspiration for you. So if Ronaldo can get there, you can also get there. But I just want to let you know that you have to, hard work. You have to involve hard work in your talent. You have to be hardworking. You have to, never believe in yourself. You have to have that mentality of that you can do it, you can get there. You have to be prayerful too. You have to put your faith in God. I talked to somebody and he said something. When a man is diligent in his work, and like in his work will make him, sit down and dine with kings and big people, not just mere people. So you have to be diligent in your hard work. Create a schedule, create a pattern for yourself. Build a pattern that this is how I want to do it, this is how I want to do it, and stick to that schedule. Even when you don't feel like doing it, you have to stick to it. Like sometimes there's a day that you feel like, okay, I don't feel like playing football today, I'm tired, I'm bursting. But you have to wave those thoughts away and stick to that schedule, stick to that pattern that you created, and by those days your faith, be prayerful, you get there. I don't know if you're feeling me. You get there. So which player do you love to you love the style of play you love to play, you want to be like?
I would say
your mentor.
I would say my mentor is maybe Neymar.
Why?
Style of play.
You love his style of play. Okay, that's
skills, his dribbles, his passes, and his goal scoring ability.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I love to ask you: Have you ever think about probably giving up, or you feel like sometimes it's not going as planned? Have that thought ever come to you?
The thought is always there in my mind. But if I keep thinking about stories of great legends that play football and where they came from, I always have the intention of keep going forward and forward and forward till I make it.
Yeah, I like that mentality. As a footballer, 99% of the time, you feel like giving up. Even for those that have made it, 99% of the time you feel like giving up. But just have to leave that aside, stay focused, keep doing, keep pushing, and nobody knows, one day you might be in Europe, you might be probably playing for Barcelona, playing for Manchester City, and playing for Manchester United. So that is it. So which team do you support?
Support United.
United, why?
Because I love the team, and that is where my idol Cristiano Ronaldo
played for. Cristiano Ronaldo also played for Man U now.
Any team where he goes, that's why I support him.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So we are in the last segment. I'll be asking you some quick fire questions, and you giving me the answer very fast. Before you to game, what do you do?
I think I just sit down, be calm, think about the strategy, the way I'm going to play, and try to keep a cool head in game.
Okay, that's nice. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Like I would say, it's still from Ronaldo.
Being loyal to your football club, or being loyal to the barber that gives you the best haircut, which one will you go for?
I would say being loyal to
football club. They do loyal to barber where they make you look fine and sharp.
At least that is where my mind is. If I make it from the football, the barbing can come in.
Okay. Yeah. It's amazing to keep focus on what you want. That is the football. Yeah, that's amazing. Messi or Ronaldo?
I go for Ronaldo
Ronaldo. Why?
because he's my idol and I love him. I've been watching him since when I was small. I grew up watching him.
Okay, that's nice. Favorite to win this upcoming Nations Cup? Favorite to win the upcoming Nations Cup? The Nations Cup is coming soon. Who do you think is going to win it?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go for maybe Nigeria or Morocco.
Nigeria or Morocco. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you for honoring my invitation, and thank you for making an appearance in Jacob channel. God bless you. Nice one. Thank you.